Canada's premiers and the federal government began working towards breaking down inter-provincial trade barriers to help the economy months ago. Now the Ford government, with the return of the legislature next week, is ready to act.
We need to look at every way to create more business right across Canada, and breaking down inter-provincial trade barriers is job one.
Allowing goods to flow freely throughout the country and giving professionals trained in one province the chance to work in another is the goal. With a new bill to be introduced, Ontario plans on opening itself up to business across the country, provided other provinces are willing to do the same.
We're going to do something that no other province is doing. We're getting rid of all exemptions right across the board, and I'm very confident that the rest of the provinces and territories will follow.
PEI has just introduced its own legislation aimed at reducing barriers. So too has British Columbia. Nova Scotia's premier showed up here in Ontario during the election campaign in February to announce that his province was moving ahead with its legislation.
I believe that what's good enough for Ontario is good enough for Nova Scotia and vice versa. And Premier Ford agrees with me.
Protecting standards that might be higher in one province over another is one of the major obstacles. Certification can be different based on jurisdiction, rules that need to be addressed.
I think the way we come at this is we say, okay, we'll start with lower risk sectors. We'll do implementation in a way that's phased in and sensible and logical. We'll work towards minimum national standards, shared enforcement over time.
If you're an architect in Manitoba and you've gone through your training and you're certified and registered, you can come here in Ontario and begin working almost immediately. That's what we're breaking down.
The bills, both in Nova Scotia and British Columbia, however, have hit some barriers of their own. Both have been criticized for the overreaching powers they would have given the government, something that will be watched closely here in Ontario once more details are available. Mark McAllister, City News.